Got original 1966, 65, 66. These radios are hard to tell apart unless you look at the number on them. Mustang AM radio. We've done a full polishing on the front end and all, and we've added a Aurora Design full conversion to it. This radio now is AM FM stereo, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It's got pre-outs on it if you want to add a sub or a set of amps to your rear speakers. You can really make her boom. The auxiliary in, which is automatic. You'll get a male-to-male cord with it. This is where your auxiliary in plugs in. This is your harness you'll be getting for your USB and a thumb drive with this video on it, some music. This will also charge your phone, your devices. Push button operated, control operated. It has Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice command. It's got voice ID, which is great in an AM radio, and it will scan your station. So let's run through it right quick. Running it again. Right now you're on FM. You got an operating LED here and a stereo light over here, which if you find a stereo channel, it lights up. If you won't go to AM radio, just turn the unit off and right back on. Light turns to red, now you're on AM.
We just intuitively, we've been...
Off and right back takes you right back to FM stereo. We got all your push buttons set up so you can preset and work them. Let's set one up. There we go. There we go.
On performance rather than...
Time me to redo my antenna.
You know, whether it is...
Alright, you're on FM, AM. Now we're going to show you how to put this radio in scan mode. You can do this going down the road, so you can let this radio find your station for you so you don't have to mess with it. Concentrate on your driving. All you do is you take your tuning knob and turn it up twice.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for station without the needle moving. I'm going to show you how to lock on a station when you find one that you want, and how to actually even find it if you want to save it with a preset. Say you like that station there, all you do is turn your tuning knob one time, she'll lock on it.
Station hold.
Alright, she's going to hold it. As soon as she says that, if you want to find that station where it's at, just start moving the needle. There it is. Pull out a preset and you got it. That's your scanning. Now you've got an AM radio, AM dial, you're on FM, you'd like to know where you're at. It will do this on AM and FM. It will scan and voice ID. Take the volume knob, turn it up 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
That ain't what I wanted. 1, 2, 3.
FM 90.3.
90.3. That's called voice ID. That's pretty cool. We're gonna run it. We're gonna do our auxiliary in. All you do is pull your male cord out and you plug anything into it you want to. Satellite radio, anything that's got a head, CD player, your phone, anything, and just bring your device up and turn it on. Now while you're on auxiliary in, notice the little light's gone to green there. Anytime you want to go back to radio, just turn your device off. You don't even have to unplug it. In 20 seconds it will automatically switch back over, and we're going to let it do that. But if you'd like to go quicker, All you gotta do, instead of just letting it do, is turn it off and back on like you're cycling from AM to FM. It remembers you was on FM.
Right. But so I went to her, I visited her class.
That's pretty neat.
She was wrong.
Alright. That's your auxiliary in.
So far as quicksand,
We're gonna do the Bluetooth now.
in fact, they thought it wasn't scary at all. You know, I said, well,
And you're gonna do the initial pair up on your phone. It will take multiple devices. And but it'll always pick number one. When you turn the radio back on after pairing up, it'll pick number one. We're gonna make sure we're on Bluetooth. We are.
Well, some of them said.
Well, I guess it's.
There's two ways of doing it.
Most of them.
You can take the volume knob and turn it up twice,
I don't think.
and she will come on there and say ready to pair. It shows up on your phone. Just tap on it, or you can hold this push button down.
Dad told me that when he was little, his friends always
Bluetooth ready to pair.
quicksand.
It showed up on the phone. All we gotta do is tap on it.
They would say
She'll
people
tell us
used
when
to be
it's done.
scared of that, but
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
so
There we go.
That got me to thinking, what
All right,
happened?
and you notice your little
Why
buttons
is
lit up. Now you can
not
hide
scary?
this anywhere. Been putting them in cigarette lighters so you can't see them. Just gut the back side of the cigarette lighter and bolt it in there. Screw it up so when you're pushing the cigarette lighter, it don't lock, but it pushes the button. It's a pretty cool idea. We're gonna do a voice command. You get two mics. You got a built-in mic right behind this chrome right here next to this push button. And you get an extra mic you can get close to you in case the car is convertible, which it might be, I don't know.
So-called sinkers.
Plug it in where it says mic, run your thing over this and goes offline, the other one comes online. Let's do a voice command. Now we can hold this down, bring Sirius up on our phone, and tell it what we're going to do. We can also do it with a volume knob. Let's turn it up twice.
Smaller group with another person. That's
Play music. Now it's going to music on my
Sinkers
phone.
message boards. There's a
Said it
Google
was.
map which
There we go. Now if you want to change songs, you got two ways of doing it. You can advance by pushing this once. You can back up by pushing it twice or repeat. Depends on how long you're into the song. Or you can take the tuning knob, turn it up one click, turn it back. You can do it with this. Up motion on this brings your phone up. Or holding the push button down. Now we've logged on, a phone call comes in, she'll come on and say incoming call. You'll hear it ring. You can answer it by turning your tuner up one click or pressing this button one time. When you're done, you can let it hang up and go back doing whatever you had it doing. Or you can end the call by turning this down or pressing this twice. Let's go back to radio. Stop music.
Think about quicksand has changed.
All right, the next test we got to do, we're going to turn the unit off. Wait just a couple of seconds. Make sure it finds the phone once you do the initial pair up. It should be the only time you do it unless you get a new phone or if you got problems with your phone, which I have problems with my phone. I've dropped it a bunch of times. Imagine that. All right, let's see if she finds it.
it was from 1909.
Bluetooth connected.
There it is.
A woman gets
All right, we got
arrested
that.
for quicksand by some hooded monks.
Now you got,
Unable to
depends on how many speakers you hook up. If you hook up 2, you'll have balance built in your toner. If you hook up 3 or more, you'll have balance and fader. This radio automatically knows every time you turn it on how many speakers it's running. It does not require 12 volt consistent to it. So the blue wire in it is to tell an antenna to come up or a remote for an amplifier. It does not require no batteries changed on nothing. Take the battery out of your car, put it back on, it goes right back doing what we had to do. It's got the original background light in it.
1960s are just clearly
Oop, I'm about to knock the camera over. Alright, now we're going to do USB.
It wasn't
A lot of
just the
people like
number.
to hide this. You'll get one of these with a
Quicksand
video on it,
scenes that showed
music.
up in the
Just plug it in, go
60s
straight to
were
it.
serious.
Now you operate the music on this same way you do your phone. Press it once to advance. Turn the tuning knob up once to advance. Back. Twice, back up. Now If we want to go back to radio, there's two ways of putting it in pause. You can hold this down 1 second. Let's go ahead and do it. Put it in pause. The little light's going to blink a couple times, going right back to radio.
It's already
Back on the radio.
Like
You can hold this down 1 second, go right back to USB, or you can take the volume knob. We went up for Bluetooth. Let's go down for USB. 1, 2. Right back to it. 1, 2. Put it in pause, right back to radio. That way the only time you got to take this out if you want to charge your phone or put a new thumb drive in, which is pretty neat. Right back to radio.
Larry and Bell.
All right, let's go back to thumb drive. Now I'm going to show you how to Alright, I'm going to show you how to work the balance and fader. Do out wide open treble, bass. Go about halfway, back it up about 2 turns, and go clockwise like a 12-2 motion, and she's going to help you out. She's going to say fader adjust. After she says it, as long as you're moving this, you can fade from front to rear. When you find what you want, just stop and she'll set it for you, and then it'll be back on treble and bass. After that, we're going to go into balance, which is counterclockwise like a 12-10 motion.
Fader adjust.
There's our rears, fronts. Let's balance it out. Let her set it.
Fader set.
Counterclockwise, 1, 2.
Balance adjust.
Balance. Right side. Left side. Balance it out. Let her set it.
Balance set.
Now you're back on treble and bass, just like you always are. That's how your built-in fader and balance work in AM radio. You can do it all through your toner. So once you get your speaker set up, all you gotta do is worry about your toner. Where'd that come from? Oh, it come off this. You can also change your songs by using your push button. That's your 65, 66 Ford Mustang AM radio, polished, cleaned up with a full Aurora Design conversion in it. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.